my bookworms, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sydney, and today's video is going to be the setup for my 2021 reading bullet journal. As you can see here, I have a Archer and Olive notebook. I chose the pretty purple moth color. I just really like moths, and I have been sitting on this journal for quite a while. I've been waiting to use it, so this is a perfect opportunity, obviously, and I'm very excited about it. It has really good quality paper that doesn't bleed through when you use markers or anything like that, so I really am a big supporter of Archer and Olive. I think it's a great company. And a lot of the pens that I have in that cactus cup over there will be the markers that I use, which are also their markers that came out recently. And they're kind of like paint-based markers, I think. I don't know. They're really vibrant. They work really well on dark black paper, as you will see. So this first spread will be my books read in 2021. I just made a cute little bookshelf spread with some plants, a cup of coffee, a little cactus. I feel like I've always wanted to make a really cute bookshelf spread, and this is the first time I actually did it, and I really am happy with how it turned out. I think it turned out really cute. There are about 100 books on this bookshelf. I didn't count exactly, but I don't think that I would read any more than 100, so I kind of just went with the ballpark around 100. I'm gonna make my goal for the year like 50 or 60 books, so there are some extra books in here just in case I do, surpass that goal. And there's some space on the bottom that I left just in case I need to add more bookshelves. I don't think that will happen, but I left space anyway. Also made this little key here down at the bottom. I'm gonna color in each book with a colored pencil of which type of read it was. So a physical book, a audio book, Kindle, physical and audio because I really like doing that, or a ARC. so this next spread will be my stats spread. I have seen a lot of people go over the types of books that they read each month in like a pie graph sort of formation, and I really like that. I'd like to see what I am reading most of. I mean, I think I know because I read a lot of fantasy, but I would like to see it on paper, and hopefully it will encourage me to read more diversely in terms of genre, and hopefully it'll make me a little bit more aware of what I'm actually reading, and then I'll be able to kind of adjust my priorities, you know? My hand really started hurting at this point in writing all of these small little words, so I only did a couple of the pie graph on this page, and I will fill it in at another time. So this next spread will be my end of the year stats, so I'll fill this in at the end of 2021 and kind of see just overall what genres I read and if I kind of lived up to my expectations for myself. The next spread will be a bar graph of my pages read every month. I think it would be a really cool thing to see what months I read the most in and just track it in that way, because pages read sometimes are a good way to track your reading as well, because even if you only read 2 books a month, but maybe one of the books was 800 pages or something. So I think that would be another just cool statistic to see. The next spread spans over 2 pages, and it will be my 2021 releases. This past year in 2020, I felt very scatterbrained, and I felt like I couldn't actually keep on top of all the things that were happening in the book world, especially on the releases. I felt like I always heard about releases way too late, so hopefully this will help me stay on top of things, and in turn help me kind of plan out videos or special things that I want to do with these releases, perhaps. I really do like how this spread turned out. I added a little bit of background decoration at the very end, and I was really pleased with how it looks. I think it's really cute. All the different colors, and then the white marker for the letters. I just really was liking it. I was digging it. So these next 2 spreads that I have here, the one that I'm currently doing is my 2021 goals. I just kind of want to put down some overall general, maybe like resolutions or aspirations for the new year. Just have a particular place for me to put those down on pen and paper. And then on the left-hand side will be my arcs. a way for me to kind of track down on pen and paper what they are, where I got them, when they're due by, if I read it, and my rating of it, just so that I am able to kind of keep track of things a little bit better. Again, since last year I just felt very scatterbrained, and hopefully all of this 5+ hours of hard work will be worth it. Okay, so this next 2-page spread will be my favorites of 2021, and you will notice that I did something, I hated it, so I covered it with black paper and made something different. I ended up really liking it after I fixed it up. I tried some tape, didn't work, tried some different tape, didn't like that either, so then I just said screw it and basically started over from scratch with that black paper. But also for this page, I haven't really decided if I'm going to be printing out book covers and kind of taping them around the spread, or if I will just kind of make little bubbles or highlight little sections and write the book titles in them. I haven't really decided, but that will come later. Okay, so this next spread I absolutely adore. It's a video ideas spread with the post-it notes being where you put your video ideas. This credit absolutely goes to Boston. I will put her bullet journal video down in the description. I got some ideas from her video as well as Molly's bullet journal video, so I will put both of theirs down in the description, but I just absolutely adored this. I thought the little post-it notes were so cute. So this next spread that spans over 4 total pages will be my future log and video planning. I will be using this journal for reading, but also just for like my everyday life. So I'm going to be filling this out for each month, just like 3 months per page. This way I can see what major life events or appointments are coming up, and I can plan some videos around it, and maybe even potentially have a upload schedule. I don't know, that's wishful thinking, and we will see how that goes. Okay, so this next spread ended up being a huge headache. It's just my title page for January. In the past, I used to have like a full 2-page spread of the calendar and then write in each day like what I have to do that day. But I ended up realizing that like I don't use that a whole lot, so I wanted to try something different, and that's what I'm trying to do here. But I ended up absolutely hating how it looked. Like, that color was supposed to be purple, but then that purple was way too purple, so I tried to use whiteout. But then, as you can see, the marker doesn't show up over whiteout, obviously, so I tried to put whiteout everywhere, and then that didn't look good. So then I tried to cover everything up with black paper, and then it ended up just looking like a cow. Like, it just looked like it was supposed to be like a cow advocate spread, and nothing wrong with that. I love me some cows, but I didn't want that vibe for my first month of 2020. That's just me personally. So I ended up covering absolutely everything besides those 3 little dots down in the corner, as you will see. Even though this spread ended up being way more work than what it needed to be, I did end up really enjoying how it turned out. And the idea is to then, underneath the January over here on the left, I will put down like a list of things that I might have to do that month on what day. This is a kind of just a trial run, see how I like it, just try to do something a little bit different, since in the past what I was doing wasn't really worth it or working, so I'm just trying it out. We'll see how it holds up throughout the month. So this next spread is going to be my Spin the Bottle TBR game spread. I will be kind of tracking what my bottle lands on for the whole year, so I'm just going to come back to this spread and keep a tally of where the bottle lands and have consequences for outcomes that I get while playing the game. And at the point of this video coming out, my TBR game video has not been out yet, so this is kind of like a little spoiler for you. You can kind of see what some of the spaces are called, even though you might not understand what they mean. That video is coming out really soon, in a couple days, but yeah, I'm really excited for it, and it should be a lot of fun. This last double page spread will be the last one of this video. I ended up hating it right off the bat, so I covered it with more paper. But this will just be my TBR for the month of January, and then the other page will be just kind of like a list of videos that I plan to do. And there we have it. I will do just this quick little flip through so that you can see each of the spreads individually and in unison. I really am happy with how it turned out. It was quite a long day of bullet journaling. My hand was hurting, my head was hurting because I forgot to drink water, but you know, it ended up pretty good if I do say so myself. And yeah, that's really all I have for you guys today. So let me know down in the comments what your favorite spread that I did was. Thank you so much for taking your time out of your day and hanging out with me for a little bit. Don't forget to subscribe down below, like the video. I always appreciate your support, and as always, be kind to one another, and happy reading and journaling.